Hello, my dear friends. Welcome back to Bright Days. Today we're diving into an important topic that many of us face as we navigate the beautiful journey of life, decluttering our closets. Specifically, we're starting with a common culprit, clothes that no longer fit. As we age, our bodies change, and that's completely natural. Maybe that favorite blouse you once loved doesn't sit quite right on your shoulders anymore. Or perhaps those stylish slacks feel a bit snug around the waist. It happens to all of us, and it's okay. The key is to recognize that holding on to these clothes can often bring more frustration than joy. Instead of celebrating our beautiful memories tied to those garments, we might find ourselves feeling guilty or disappointed every time we open the closet door. So, how do we tackle this issue? First, I encourage you to approach your closet with kindness. Take a moment to reflect on the clothes you have. Choose a day when you feel calm and ready to make decisions. Start by picking out items that you haven't worn in a while, perhaps a year or more. Ask yourself, does this still fit me? Does it make me feel good? If the answer is no, it might be time to let go. Here's a practical method you can use. Create a decision box. Divide it into 3 sections: keep, donate, and recycle. As you go through each piece, place it in one of these categories. For clothes that no longer fit, think about how they can serve someone else. There are many people out there who could benefit from a cozy sweater or a nice pair of pants that you've outgrown. Remember, it's not just about decluttering your space, it's also about decluttering your mind. Letting go of clothes that no longer serve you can bring a sense of relief and make room for new, comfortable pieces that truly reflect who you are today. Celebrate the journey of your body and the experiences it has carried you through, and honor those memories without feeling the need to hold on to every piece. So, I invite you to take this step with courage. As you start this process, remember that every item you release is a step toward clarity and freedom. And don't forget to share your experiences with us. What item are you finding hardest to let go of? Let's support each other on this journey. Stay tuned, as we have more decluttering tips coming up next. Welcome back to Bright Days, my dear friends. In this segment, we're going to talk about something that many of us can relate to: uncomfortable shoes. As we age, our feet deserve a little extra care and attention, and wearing the right shoes is essential for our overall well-being. Think about it for a moment. How many pairs of shoes do you have tucked away in your closet that you thought were going to be comfortable, but ended up pinching, rubbing, or just not feeling right? It's easy to hold on to them, because they might have been expensive, or because we think maybe they'll break in after a few wears. But let's be honest, if a pair of shoes isn't comfortable from the start, it's unlikely they ever will be. Wearing uncomfortable shoes can lead to various issues, especially for us seniors. They can cause joint pain, exacerbate existing conditions like arthritis, and even throw off our balance, something that we definitely cannot afford to overlook. When our feet hurt, it can affect our ability to enjoy daily activities, and that's not what we want as we embrace our golden years. So, how can we address this? Start by taking a good look at your shoe collection. I encourage you to try on each pair and take a short walk around your home. Pay attention to how they feel. Are there any areas that pinch or rub? If a pair makes you wince, it's time to say goodbye. Trust your instincts. Your comfort is the priority here. When it comes time to replace those uncomfortable shoes, don't settle for anything less than supportive and well-fitting options. Look for shoes that provide adequate arch support and cushioning. There are plenty of stylish choices available that cater to comfort without sacrificing fashion. Brands nowadays offer beautiful designs that prioritize foot health, so you don't have to compromise on style. Letting go of uncomfortable shoes isn't just about decluttering your closet. It's about prioritizing your well-being. When your feet feel good, everything else in life feels a little easier. Imagine stepping out each day with shoes that not only look great, but also keep you comfortable and stable. As you go through your shoes, I'd love to hear your experiences. What pairs have you finally decided to let go of? Share your stories in the comments below. Together, let's continue this journey of decluttering and embracing comfort in our lives. Stay tuned for more tips in our upcoming segments. Welcome back to Bright Days, my friends. In this segment, we're diving into a topic that many of us may overlook: damaged clothes that are beyond repair. It's all too common to hold on to items that we once loved, thinking we'll fix them someday. But let's face it, how often does that someday actually arrive? We all have that one shirt with a missing button, those pants with a tear, or that favorite sweater with a stubborn stain. Often, we keep these items because they carry memories or because we feel guilty about the money we spent on them. However, holding on to damaged clothes can weigh us down both physically and mentally. Instead of bringing joy, they may serve as constant reminders of unfinished tasks or missed opportunities. So, how can we approach this situation? First, I encourage you to take an honest look at your wardrobe. Go through your clothes one by one and assess their condition. Ask yourself these questions. Can this item be easily repaired? If it's something minor, like sewing on a button, it might be worth the effort. But if it's showing significant wear and tear, it's time to let it go. Here's a practical tip. If you haven't repaired an item within the past few months, chances are you won't in the future. It's okay to let go of things that no longer serve you. Instead of feeling guilty, think of it as making space for items that truly add value to your life. For those pieces that are beyond repair, consider alternative options. For instance, if you have an old shirt that you can't wear anymore, think about repurposing the fabric. You could turn it into cleaning rags or even use the material for a craft project. Many local charities and organizations also accept textile donations, even if the items are damaged, so you can pass them on to be recycled or transformed. By clearing out these damaged clothes, you're not just tidying up your closet, you're also freeing your mind from the energy that these reminders carry. Imagine opening your closet to find only the items you love and use. It's a small change that can make a significant difference in how you feel about your space. I'd love to hear about your experiences. Have you recently let go of a damaged item that was hard to part with? What did you do with it? Share your stories in the comments below. Together, let's continue this journey of decluttering and making space for what truly matters in our lives. Stay tuned for our next segment, where we'll explore another common source of clutter. Welcome back to Bright Days, my friends. In this segment, we're going to tackle a common issue in many of our closets: clothes that haven't been worn in over a year. It's easy to accumulate items that we think we might wear someday. But let's be honest, if you haven't reached for it in the past 12 months, it's time to reevaluate. First, let's consider why we hold on to these untouched clothes. Perhaps it's a special blouse you bought for an occasion that never happened, or a pair of slacks you planned to wear for a specific event, but life got in the way. As our lifestyles change, so do our clothing needs. Maybe you've shifted to a more casual wardrobe as you embrace comfort in your daily life, or perhaps your activities have evolved, making certain outfits less relevant. To help you make the decision about what to keep and what to let go, I suggest a simple guideline. If you haven't worn an item through all 4 seasons, spring, summer, fall, and winter, chances are it's not serving you anymore. This guideline helps you assess whether the piece truly fits into your current lifestyle. So how do we approach this process? Start by taking everything out of your closet and laying it on your bed or another flat surface. This way, you can see all your items at once and make the task less overwhelming. Go through each piece and ask yourself, when was the last time I wore this? If you can't remember, it's a strong indication that it's time to let it go. Now, I know that parting with clothes can be tough, especially if they hold sentimental value. But remember, those clothes could bring joy to someone else. Consider donating them to local charities or shelters, where they can find a new home and be appreciated. Imagine your barely used sweater becoming a warm layer for someone in need. That thought alone can make it easier to say goodbye. By decluttering these untouched items, you'll not only free up physical space, but also create a more organized and inviting environment. A tidy closet can lead to a clearer mind, making your daily routine feel more manageable and enjoyable. I'd love to hear from you. What items have you discovered in your closet that you haven't worn in ages? How did it feel to let them go? Share your experiences in the comments below. Together, let's continue this journey of decluttering and embracing the life we deserve. Stay tuned for our next segment, where we'll explore another type of clothing that might be taking up unnecessary space. Welcome back to Bright Days, my friends. In this segment, we're diving into a topic that's both heartfelt and challenging: memory-laden clothes. These are the pieces that tug at our heartstrings, reminding us of special moments, people, or phases in our lives. Perhaps it's the cardigan your spouse loved seeing you wear, or the dress you wore to a family reunion. While these items hold sentimental value, they can also weigh us down if we keep too many of them. As we age, our memories become even more precious, and it's natural to want to hold on to items that remind us of cherished times. However, having too many memory-laden clothes can make our closets feel more like museums than functional spaces. Instead of bringing joy, they can create a sense of overwhelm, leading to feelings of guilt or sadness when we see them but don't wear them. So, how can we honor these memories without letting them take over our lives? I have a helpful approach for you. Consider capturing the essence of these items without keeping all of them. One idea is to take photos of the clothes that hold special memories. Snap a picture of that beautiful dress you wore to your granddaughter's wedding, or the cozy sweater that reminds you of family gatherings. By doing this, you can preserve the memory while freeing yourself from the physical clutter. Once you've captured these memories in photos, think about choosing one or two truly meaningful pieces to keep as keepsakes. Maybe it's a favorite scarf or a blazer that still brings a smile to your face. Allow yourself to let go of the rest, knowing that those items can bring warmth and happiness to someone else. Consider donating them to local charities or shelters, where they can be appreciated anew. Remember, decluttering isn't just about getting rid of things, it's about making space for new memories and experiences. By letting go of items that no longer serve you, you're opening the door to a more organized and peaceful environment. Imagine walking into your closet and seeing only the pieces that you love and wear, each one telling a story without overwhelming you. I'd love to hear your thoughts. What memory-laden items have you found difficult to part with? How did you choose which ones to keep? Share your stories in the comments below. Together, let's continue this journey of decluttering and making space for the life we truly deserve. Stay tuned for our next segment, where we'll explore another type of clothing that might be holding you back. Welcome back to Bright Days, my friends. In this segment, we're addressing a common issue in many of our closets: the someday clothes. These are the items we hold on to with the hope that one day we'll fit into them again or have the perfect occasion to wear them. Whether it's a pair of jeans you're hoping to slim back into, or a fancy dress you bought for an event that never happened, these clothes can become a source of stress instead of joy. As we reflect on our lives, it's important to recognize that our bodies change over time, and so do our lifestyles and priorities. Holding on to someday clothes can quietly stir up feelings of self-doubt or regret, constantly reminding us of goals we haven't met or the person we think we should be. Instead of celebrating who we are today, we might find ourselves feeling burdened by these expectations. So, how do we tackle the someday clothes? Start by being honest with yourself. Take a close look at each item and ask, will I realistically wear this again? If the answer is no, it's time to let it go. Think about how these clothes make you feel. Do they inspire hope, or do they create pressure? Remember, it's perfectly okay to change your mind about what you want to wear. You deserve to fill your closet with clothes that reflect your current self. Comfortable, confident, and ready to embrace life as it is now. Consider the idea of letting go as a form of self-care. When you release those someday clothes, you're not just decluttering your physical space, you're also freeing yourself from the emotional weight they carry. This can be incredibly liberating. And don't forget, what no longer serves you could be exactly what someone else needs. Donating these items can bring joy to others while allowing you to create a wardrobe that truly represents who you are today. As you go through your clothes, I encourage you to focus on what makes you feel good right now. Choose pieces that fit well, feel comfortable, and suit your lifestyle. By doing this, you're not only decluttering your closet, but also embracing a mindset of positivity and self-acceptance. I'd love to hear your experiences. How many someday clothes do you have in your closet? What's stopping you from letting them go? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Together, let's continue this journey of decluttering and celebrating the life we deserve. Stay tuned for our next segment, where we'll explore another type of clothing that might be taking up unnecessary space. Welcome back to Bright Days, my friends. In this segment, we're going to talk about an often overlooked category in our closets: clothes that are hard to maintain. As we embrace our golden years, simplicity becomes more important, and having a wardrobe full of high-maintenance items can add unnecessary stress to our daily lives. Think about those pieces that require special washing instructions, constant ironing, or even dry cleaning just to stay wearable. Perhaps you have a beautiful silk blouse that you love, but it needs to be hand-washed every time it gets dirty. Or maybe you own a pair of pants that seem to wrinkle the moment you sit down. Let's be honest, At this stage in life, we want to spend our time enjoying life, not fussing over delicate fabrics. Wearing and maintaining high-maintenance clothes can feel like a chore we simply don't need. As seniors, our time and energy are precious, and spending hours trying to care for these items can take away from the activities we truly enjoy. So how can we address this challenge? Start by evaluating each piece in your wardrobe. Ask yourself, how much effort does it take to keep this item looking good? If it feels like more trouble than it's worth, it might be time to let it go. Instead, consider investing in clothes made from durable, easy-care fabrics that require minimal upkeep. Look for options like cotton blends or knits that can handle everyday wear without the fuss. These fabrics not only make getting dressed easier, but they also allow you to enjoy your clothes without the constant worry of maintenance. Additionally, think about the versatility of your wardrobe. Aim for pieces that can be mixed and matched easily, allowing you to create multiple outfits without needing a vast collection. This way, you can keep your wardrobe streamlined and functional, making your mornings smoother and more enjoyable. As you begin to clear out those hard-to-maintain items, consider how freeing it will feel to simplify your wardrobe. Imagine opening your closet and seeing only clothes that bring you joy and require little effort to care for. You'll have more time and energy to focus on the things you love, whether that's spending time with family, pursuing hobbies, or simply enjoying a peaceful moment at home. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you have any high-maintenance clothes in your closet that you're ready to part with? What alternatives do you find work best for your lifestyle? Please share your experiences in the comments below. Together, let's continue this journey of decluttering and embracing a simpler, more joyful life. Stay tuned for our next segment, where we'll explore another type of clothing that might be taking up unnecessary space. Welcome back to Bright Days, my friends. In this segment, we're going to discuss a common issue many of us face: seasonal clothes that we no longer use. As we move through different phases of life, our needs for specific clothing items can change dramatically. It's time to evaluate those bulky winter coats, heavy sweaters, or summer dresses that have been sitting in the back of our closets, gathering dust. Take a moment to reflect on your lifestyle. Have you relocated to a warmer climate? Or perhaps your daily activities have shifted, and you no longer spend as much time outdoors or attending formal events. These changes can make certain seasonal items obsolete. Holding on to clothes that no longer fit your current lifestyle can take up valuable space and create unnecessary clutter. To help you determine what to keep and what to let go, I suggest a straightforward approach. Assess each seasonal item based on how often you've used it in the past year. If you haven't worn that heavy winter coat since your last trip to a colder region, it's likely time to part with it. The same goes for those summer outfits that haven't seen the light of day in years. As you go through your wardrobe, consider creating a designated space for seasonal clothing. This could be a specific bin or box, labeled clearly for each season. For items you choose to keep, ensure they're in good condition and ready for use when the season returns. Utilize storage solutions like vacuum-sealed bags or storage bins to minimize space while protecting your clothes. Now let's talk about what to do with the items you decide to let go. Donating your gently used clothing to local charities or shelters can be a great way to give back to the community. Many organizations welcome mozumel items, especially during their respective seasons. Imagine your unused winter coat bringing warmth to someone in need during those chilly months. It's a wonderful way to make a positive impact while decluttering your space. By aligning your wardrobe with your current environment and activities, you create a more functional and enjoyable living space. When you open your closet, you should see clothes that inspire you to get dressed and embrace the day ahead, not pieces that weigh you down with memories of a past lifestyle. I'd love to hear your experiences. What seasonal items have you found unnecessary in your closet? How have you adjusted your wardrobe to better fit your current lifestyle? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Together, let's continue our journey of decluttering and making space for what truly serves us. Stay tuned for our next segment, where we'll explore another type of clothing that might be taking up unnecessary space. Welcome back to Bright Days, my friends. In this segment, we're going to tackle a sneaky issue that often creeps into our wardrobes: duplicate items. How many times have you found yourself buying another white shirt, a pair of black pants, or even a similar dress because you thought, I might need an extra? Over the years, these duplicates can pile up, leading to a cluttered closet and unnecessary choices. As we age, simplicity becomes increasingly important. Having too many similar items not only clutters our space, but can also complicate our daily decisions. Instead of being helpful, duplicates often get lost at the back of the closet, forgotten and unused, while we continue to reach for the same few favorites time and time again. So, how do we approach this issue? First, I encourage you to take everything out of your closet and lay it all out. This way, you can see each piece clearly and identify any duplicates. As you go through your clothes, ask yourself which items you truly love and wear often. If you find that you have multiple similar pieces, it's time to make some decisions. Here's a practical tip. Aim for a capsule wardrobe approach, where you curate a collection of versatile essentials that you can mix and match. For example, if you have 3 white shirts, choose the one that fits you best and is made from quality fabric. Let go of the others. This way, you'll save space and streamline your choices, making it easier to get dressed each day. Consider the emotional aspect of letting go of duplicates as well. We often hold on to extras because we think they might come in handy one day. However, the truth is that keeping too many similar items can create unnecessary mental clutter. By simplifying your wardrobe, you allow yourself to appreciate the pieces you truly love, enhancing your overall enjoyment of fashion. When it comes time to say goodbye to those duplicates, think about donating them to local charities or organizations in need. Your extra clothes could provide someone else with a fresh start or a new favorite outfit, making it a win-win situation for both you and the recipient. I'd love to hear your experiences. Have you discovered any duplicates in your closet that you were surprised to find? How do you decide what to keep and what to let go? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Together, let's continue this journey of decluttering and creating a wardrobe that reflects who we are today. Stay tuned for our next segment, where we'll explore the final type of clothing that might be taking up unnecessary space.